Or baits I got in here, just that Senko. This little thing, let me throw this little thing out here and see what I catch. If I can get anything on this stupid little fucking thing. I got a bluegill on this. Never know, you might get a freaking lunker of a bass on stupid little bluegill baits though. Oh, bluegill are all over this thing. I don't know why YouTube's not promoting the channel all of a sudden. What the hell is going on? What the hell, man? What up? We're just over here screwing around so we can get a bluegill. Kind of killing time, see if I give the bass a few minutes to recover from hooking them so many times and not actually getting them to freaking stay on the hook. Come on, bass. I'm fishing this little tiny, the bluegill hitting this thing like crazy. I'm fishing this little tiny, like frog, almost like polywog looking. There we go. There we go. And that's a decent little bass for the little guy, but there's a bass. All right. So the little bass will hit this thing. Only these are barbless hooks too. So I think that's part of the problem why I've lost like 3 or 4 of them so far. But all right, little baby bass. Back he goes. And he just took off like crazy. So we throw that back out there and see if I can get another little one to bite. I'd like to get a nice big bass, but hey, Marcella, welcome in. Hopefully something will bite. I'm just screwing around with this little teeny tiny bait right now, but it caught me a little tiny baby bass, so it's just like a little tadpole looking thing. But hopefully in a minute here we'll be able to get something nice because the bass here are pretty decent size for being a little pond bass. So I've actually got some bass out of here that are in the 5-pound range. And for a little pond, that's not bad. I got some catfish out of here that are at least 10 pounds plus. I didn't have a scale with me to actually measure them, so we'll get them again and be able to show you guys. But there's some decent fish in this little pond. So, but guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that like and subscribe. Follow on to the channel. We got some really cool stuff coming up. Got some really cool plans coming for the fall. Once the temperatures cool down in the deserts, we're going to go hit some really cool fishing spots that most people don't even know exist. We'll also be doing a bunch of stuff off-road, dirt bikes and Jeep trails, and hunting season's going to start here pretty quick. So there's going to be some cool stuff coming up. But for right now, we're just going to sit at the little neighborhood pond and see if we can catch little fish. And then I've been going for a couple days a week. I'm out on the boat chasing the lake record bass at a lake down the road. So one of these days here, we're going to actually get him or her. There we go. There's another. Oh, hold the hook. I didn't set it hard enough. That was another little bass that hit that. I'm half tempted to get rid of this. Oh, there we go again. Half tempted to get rid of this barbless hook that I got on here and see if that makes a difference. But we'll see here in a minute. If I can get that little guy to hit again. He felt like it was a smaller bass, but bass is a bass, right? Bluegill are going crazy for this thing too. But it's just when I get it in here, I'll show you guys what I'm fishing. It's just this little tiny, this little teeny tiny tadpole looking thing that I'm fishing. And so far, a couple bass have chased it. I missed the hook set on a couple of them. And I think it's because of the barbless hook. But I got one little guy so far. We'll see what else we can get here. I might switch to a bigger bait here in a minute. And hey, Jackson, welcome back. Yeah, we're back. We are back. I've had issues with the stream today. I don't know what's going on with it, but oh, there we go. Something just railed it. Probably a bluegill. I don't know. YouTube's not pushing the channel out for some reason. Like, there's only 2 people here, and you would think by this time there'd be more than that, but I guess I made the YouTube people mad or something. I don't know. Or maybe they just know that I'm like so close to 1,000 that they don't want to get me there. Last I looked, we were like 23 or 24 away from that 1,000 mark. So hopefully we can get there, but it's been a long journey to get there so far. And then I did the little giveaway in the channel earlier. I checked the email a little bit ago, and the winner has not emailed me. So without the information of where to send it, I cannot send the prize package out. But we're going to be doing another giveaway here pretty quick anyway. So we got the 1,000 coming up. And then at 1,500, I'm giving away a rod and reel. So I haven't decided which rod and reel combo I'm going to give away yet. But it will be something that's going to be versatile. Something that you can fish multiple different kinds of species with. So I'm just over here messing around with this little tadpole looking thing. I should be actually getting serious about it and throwing something that'll actually catch me a decent bass. But I've got a few bites on this, and I caught one on it. So we'll see what happens here. See if we can get another one. Oh, there we go. Something just tapped it. Something's playing with it. Probably bluegill. The way it's those little tiny taps, it's probably the little bluegill. Oh, I just pulled it away. I went to set that hook too much and it pulled it away. There we go. There we go. Oh, I pulled it away again. Something got it good. I think it's the fact that I'm using the barbless hook that I'm not getting a good hook set. I should probably switch to a good non-bar or a barbed hook, but I try to fish barbless in this little pond as much as I can, just because I don't want to break off and have a barbed hook stuck in here, you know. Oops. Now, I'm not too worried about breaking off because I am fishing 30-pound braid. But if something stupid happens and I ever break off, I don't want some little kid stepping on my hook. You know what I mean? So there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, he went for it, and I yanked it away again. I almost think it's the bluegill that are going after it. But it shows me something's chasing it. So if I can get something to, and actually set the hook on something, we'll get another fish in here. We got one bass out of here today, but I did get it on this little freaking thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I have another one of these in a different color. I'm going to switch colors and see what happens. Let's see, where is that other color? Where'd it go? Here it is. I have a little white one. I'm going to throw that out there and see what happens. A little white looking one. See if I can get something on that. Hopefully we can. I should just stop messing around with these little tiny, I mean, that's a little focus. That's a little itty bitty baby bait, but you might be able to get something on it. We'll see. Wonder if maybe by switching the color, they'll get a little more aggressive. They're used to seeing this little orange thing I'm throwing, and you never know. A different color may garner different results. Let me get this out there kind of good. I know there's a weed, the edge of the weed bed right out here, and the bass tend to hang out on the edge of that weed bed. So I've got some really good bass right out there. I've also got some really nice catfish out of here too. Something just tapped it. I'm kind of wondering if it's the bluegill tapping on it though. Come on, fishy. Come on, fish. Man, I don't know what's going on. YouTube's like not pushing the channel out or something. Usually we have way more people hanging out. Only 6 of us hanging out right now. Usually we got a lot more hanging out. I guess I made YouTube mad or something. I don't know. Hey, shelf life. Welcome in, buddy. Some of you guys that are here missed the, you didn't get a notification? See, something's wrong. Something's going on. I pissed off YouTube or something. But I did a little giveaway earlier, and the winner of that giveaway hasn't emailed me yet. So I'll give him a little while to email so I can get the little prize pack out to him. But can't send the prize pack out without knowing where to send it, you know? I'm messing around with this little tiny bait, little tiny baits, just to see what'll happen here. And I've got a few little bites. I caught one little bass on it, but I'm not sure if they're really into it. And I think I missed some of the bites because of the fact that I'm using a barbless hook. I didn't get a good set. But the bluegill over here are chasing this thing like crazy. I just don't know what happened with the bass all of a sudden, like they shut off. That's not how to cast. I don't know why my reel flipped over like that. All right. Hopefully I'll get something out of here. If not, we're going to switch over to a good bait. Bait that I know works here. There we go. Oh, something just ripped that. Maybe I'll come back for it. There's a weed edge right here. And seems like the bass like hanging out right in that weed edge. It's a perfect little ambush zone for the the bluegill they're feeding on. All right, I'm going to cast this over a little different direction and see what happens over there. Come on, fishy. There's a bunch of bass in this pond. It's just a matter of getting to find something they want to bite on. There's another kid over here that's been fishing for a while today. He's out on the kayak right now, and I haven't seen him get anything yet either. So might just be a weird day over here at the pond. I'm going to give this like 2 more casts, and then I'm going to switch it up. Switch it up to bigger bait, a little more presentable, that may attract them a little more. And then if nothing, I'll go back to the bread balls. Because I know the bread balls work really well here. Oh, see, they keep hitting it and not committing to it. It makes me wonder if it's the bluegill. Like it's too big for them to actually take. All right. 1 more cast with this thing, and then it's time to switch over to something actually decent for bass. This is like a little tiny panfish plastic, but I did catch a bass on it a little while ago. So now it's a different color. It was the little orange brown thing that I had that I was throwing, but we'll see if I can get something here. I might switch over to maybe a drop shot worm. But right now, it just seems like nothing's wanting to come out and play. They're biting it, but I think it's the bluegill. Because they're hitting it, and I almost think it's just too big for them to get in their mouth. So they're like getting the tail of it and trying to swim off with it. And when I set the hook, it just pulls it away from them. So I think once I get this back in, I'm going to switch off to something a little different here. I got a couple bags of plastics with me. Oops. Got a couple different little bags of plastics with me. Let's go with, I'm going to throw a Senko on there. Wacky rig a Senko. Let's see, I got green pumpkin. I'll throw that. I'll go with the green pumpkin. Good old fashioned, go-to for everybody. I don't think there's a bass fisherman out there that hasn't thrown a green pumpkin Senko. I'll wacky rig it. Because I already have a wacky rigged hook on here, so wacky rig this Senko right through here. Toss that little thing out. Oh, actually, I don't like that positioning on it. I'm going to move that over a little bit. Get it a little more centered. Let's see. There we go. All right. Now throw a green pumpkin Senko out there and see what happens. I got hit on that orange Senko, or that yellow Senko earlier, but I didn't get a hook set on it. So drop this one out and see what happens. Hopefully I can get something to take this. Man, I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. Like, they're just not pushing the stream out. Doesn't make any sense. There's only 3 of you hanging out. Usually we got, 15, 20 of y'all hanging out, having a good old time, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. I think it's because I'm so close to that 1,000 that YouTube's like, nope, not going to hit it today. I did the stream with the pup earlier. I brought the dog over to swim, and usually that gets a lot of views because of the dog lovers and all that out there. But for some reason, YouTube's just not pushing it out today. Yeah, this is a cool little spot, man. This is like right down the street from the house too. I can walk here in 2 minutes, but I'm just fat and lazy, so I drive. I just wrap myself up like 30 times around the rod tip here. All right, there we go. I'm also being kind of lazy on the fishing. I'm sitting on my butt throwing this Senko out here. I should be actually standing out there and casting, but we'll see what we can do. Just sitting here, see if we can fish lazy man style and get a bass on a Senko. So hopefully we can. I got one earlier on a Senko, but it was nothing major, nothing worth writing home about. The kid on the kayak out there hasn't caught anything yet either, so that tells me it's not just me. Something's actually going on here. But as the sun starts setting, they should start picking up a little bit, you would think. I just don't know what they're doing. Like they don't appreciate the heat we've had all week, so they're just out there hiding, staying down at the bottom where it's cooler. But this water is like bath water, so it's fed by a natural spring, and it's more of a hot spring than anything. So the water's naturally warm. Come over here in the wintertime, and the water's actually like steaming. There's so many bluegill in this lake that the bass are just absolutely keyed in on feeding on the bluegill. So it's hard to get them to bite anything else. Like that's all they want is those bluegill they're used to feeding on. But let's see if we can trick one into biting a Senko. It is the green pumpkin that I'm throwing, so they say that's one of the better color Senkos, which, I'm all about throwing things that the fish have never seen before. And, every bass in the world's seen a green pumpkin Senko. I do have pink and baby bass as well. Then I have this really weird, it's all dirty because I threw it in the sand, but this is supposed to be a chartreuse, but the color of this thing is really weird. It's like a white bellied chartreuse, more like a lime, like neon color. Mrs. SoCal was thinking about coming over and hanging out after work. She got stuck in a meeting and didn't get out until like an hour and a half late. And then the freeway that she takes to come home, well, one of the freeways that she has to take to come home, she said was completely shut down. And they're diverting traffic onto another freeway. So she had to take like the scenic route to get home. So she may come hang out with us in a little bit. We'll see. It's been a long week for her. She's got a bunch of collateral duties that she's doing at work, and it's just been killing her. She worked 14-hour days every day this week, so it's been brutal on her. I just don't understand where all the fish are. I know they're in here. They're just not wanting to cooperate. I might go back to this really bright color in a minute and see if that helps. You get anything on the kayak? Yeah? Oh, nice. On what? Oh, okay. Oh, are they little paddle tails? Yeah. Oh, and the freaking sexy shad color too. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you too, man. Nice. Did he come out of the toolies for it or what? Yeah. Sweet. Right. All right. And he got one on a little paddle tail. Said he's Texas rigging that little paddle tail. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fish on. Bass on. Bass off. He jumped and spit it. Okay. So I'm changing my hook. I know he spit it because of the barbless hook, so I'm changing. But I know right where he's sitting now too. So it's time to go with a different hook because he was decent. But now I got to cut, and he whacked the hell out of this. I just didn't get a good hook set because of the barbless. So I'm gonna cut this hook off here, and I'm gonna throw on an actual barbed hook. I only bring a little tiny thing of hooks and weights with me, so we'll go with let's see. There's that size hook. Gosh, I only got like 2 of them left. There we go. There's one. All right. So let me retie, and I'm going to throw right back in that same spot with a better hook and see if I can get him. Because he felt 2 pounds, maybe.
Hey, get back. Good, get.
Love it when people are screaming at their dogs. All right. Come on, Bellamont. There we go. All right, I need to get this Cinco back over there, right where that bass was, because he hit it pretty hard. He was aggressive on it. I just couldn't get a good hook set because of the stupid hook I was using. So, ooh, this one's sharp. Okay, we'll be good now. We're about to get a bass. There's only 3 people here to see it, so that's fine. We'll get them. I don't know why YouTube's not pushing off the channel. They've been doing that to me all day. All right, here we go. All 4 of you are about to watch me catch this bass. Get this bait right back where it was, and he'll go right back after it. Well, that's not where it was. Let me get it back over where it was. But he hit it hard. He railed on that thing. Hey, up to something here. Are you still here? Email me so I can get that prize pack out to you. All right, that's right out where that bass just crushed it. So we'll see if we can get him to bite it again. Let me turn the camera towards where I'm fishing. We'll see if we can get him on again. He might have got spooked because I freaking ripped his lip, but we'll see if we can get him. Hopefully he comes back for it because he felt like a good little bass. And, you know, we all like catching good bass. I know where he was sitting at. Just a matter of getting him to go after it again. He might see the Senko now and be like, no, that thing hurt. I tried to eat it and it hurt. But he was right where I think the edge of the weed line's at over there. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully we get him. Because he felt good. But yeah, for this little pond, he felt good. We're just throwing a wacky rig Senko. He was like right there where that just landed at. There was a nice big old boil when he rolled and spit the hook. So hopefully we can get him again. Hopefully he'll come around and bite again. If not, we'll keep on keeping on and try other spots. I know there's good bass in this pond because I've caught a lot of them. So there's some big, you know, probably 6 pound in this pond. It's just a matter of actually getting them to bite. They're so keyed in on the bluegill here that they don't usually tend to go after much other bait. They keep pulling right through that weed line. Thankfully, it's easy to shake off, but all right. We're going to see what we can do. I need a bass. Usually I'd throw out a bread ball and go for cat and bass here. I might throw a bread ball on in a little bit here if I don't get the bass to start playing. But I've caught bass on bread balls here as well, so it's just a matter of getting them to actually bite. I keep seeing bubbles over here. Come on, fishes. All right, there's only 4 of you in here, so it's not like there's too much pressure to catch a fish, right? I don't know why YouTube's not pushing the channel today. You usually get at least 15, 20 people hanging out. But today, I don't know what the deal is. All right. I was right about back where that bass was hanging out. See if I can get him on the line here. I got a couple other Senkos I can try as well. So he bit the wacky, so I'll keep throwing the wacky until I'm convinced they're not going to bite it, and then I'll switch over to the red balls. The bread balls are fun because I can just, hey, what's happening? Who else is here? All right. Well, at least there's 7 of you here now watching me get an ass handed to me by the fish. We're on the road to the 1,000 subscriber mark. Last I checked, we were 23 or 24 away. So I'm going to do a little swim bait giveaway at 1,000. I did a giveaway today. And then at 1,500, we're going to be giving away a rod and reel. So if you guys aren't subscribed, you might want to now to get into the giveaways. And then come fall, when the deserts start cooling down, we're going to hit some new spots and fish some new stuff. Yeah, I got some stuff on order. I didn't feel like driving into town today, so I just ordered some stuff. I ordered Spectra, so that should be here in a couple days, and I'll switch over. I'm not going to go to the main lake anyway for a couple days, just because it's so flipping hot. So it's supposed to cool down a little bit next week, so I'll go back out there next week. But this rod that I'm fishing has Spectra on it. The other one I was fishing at the big lake yesterday, just it didn't. So I'm not too worried about losing shit with this one, but that other rod, man, it was I about threw it in the water. All right, the bass have kind of shut down. I got hit on the Senko a couple times, but there we go. There we go. There's a bass. Oh, came off. Damn it. They're hitting the Senko, but I'm not getting them to stick. And this is not a barbless hook, so I'm going to see if I can reset a little more. Like, the hook's just not... I'm getting good hook penetration. I should be, anyway. Let me see what happens here. I almost want to... wish I could slide this freaking Senko up higher and have it stay up higher with more hook exposed. But we'll try that and see what happens. That hook's exposed good now, so we should be able to... I don't know why I've missed the hook set so many times. Like I didn't even really feel him hit it. There's just all of a sudden extra weight there. All right, come on, fish. Where the hell are they at? Man, the sunset's looking bitchin', isn't it? How's it going, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. There should be a paddle in the canoe. Oh, come on, fish. I got hit a few times on it. They just... they just aren't freaking hitting it hard enough to take it. I don't know if they're like short striking it or what. Or if I'm just not getting a good hook set. These guys are going to dump the canoe. I'm going to turn the camera in case they do. They're going to eat shit. Watch. They're going to eat shit. Hopefully we get her on camera. Freaking bird just swiped at my line. Oh, come on, bass. Come on, bass. Maybe not. Nope. All right. I don't know what's going on with these bass. They're just not freaking biting all of a sudden. That sunset's badass looking though. Man, I was hoping to hit that 1,000 today. I'm so close, but I won't be able to fish tomorrow. I got an appointment to go talk to the oral surgeon here tomorrow. I have a massive dental surgery I need to do. I got basically we've started the whole process, but tomorrow I got to go in for the appointment for the final like rundown and scheduling and all of it. So that'll be brutal. Once I start that, fishing's going to be slow for a minute because I'm probably not going to want to be doing much. All right. I just don't know where these bass went. I'm going to yank this thing out there one more time over towards where those two bass hit it. See if I can get them to freaking hit it again and get a good hook set on them this time. There's a big old boil out in the middle of the lake. Oh, it's birds. Okay. I just saw the circular boil. I thought it was a bird. Man, my chat froze again. Is that Karen? Which one? In the canoe? No. Yeah, I mean, my chat froze, guys. Sorry. I looked over and it was still on the same message from earlier. No, that's not the Karen. I'm retired, man. I'm retired. But I'm actually on Mrs. SoCal's insurance policy now through her work. And they have just absolutely stellar insurance. Oh. I pulled it away from him. Damn it. I keep pulling that away. That Senko, I keep pulling it away. They're hitting it and I'm pulling it away. Oh, fish on. Oh, fish off. Gosh, dang it. I don't know what the deal is. They're just not freaking. I'm not able to get them to freaking hook up. He whacked the hell out of it though. Look what he did to my Senko. All right. I mean, you would think the way this hook is exposed, you would think they would be able to just take that Senko and throat it, but I missed like 3 hook sets now on this rig. Damn, that freaking almost full moon with that sunset back behind it's looking freaking cool as hell. Fish on. Oh, fish off. Fish on. Nope, fish off. Or he's tiny. Ah, weeds. Damn it. But it keeps freaking. I think I see what's happening here. Okay. I think when I'm going to set the hook on this Senko, it's doubling back on itself and rehooking. It's one of these Senkos with that little slot for your Texas rig in it. And I think that might be the problem with the wacky rig on this. Let me get this back out there and see what happens. God, that was a nice cast for sitting. You see all the bats starting to fly around? All right. See if that fish will come back for it. All right, it just hit bottom. All right. I'm just not getting the hook sets, and I don't know why. I've had 5 or 6 bites. I've missed all but one hook set on this stupid thing. And the one that I did get the hook set on was freaking teeny tiny. Yeah, the hooks I'm using here, I'm using like cheap hooks. Most of my hooks in this fawn that I use are barbless. I'm kind of wondering if that has something to do with it too. Drama, what's happening? Man, I wish that moon and all that would show up on camera the way it looks here. But let me zoom in a little bit and see if that just not look badass or what. We're just chilling, catching some, no fish. Trying to get fish. We're on the road to 1,000 on the subscriber mark. And I'm like, last I looked, I was like 25 away. And YouTube just all of a sudden quit pushing the channel out. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I'm just hoping to get a freaking fish, man. I want to show you guys a nice, decent bass. All right, come on. Get off there, weeds. All right. Let me get another good cast out here. I'm sitting down, so sitting down, you really can't get a good cast. 975, yes, I'm 25 away. Thanks for checking on that, by the way. Appreciate that. I was hoping to hit that 25 today, but it doesn't look like it. And I'm probably not going to be able to fish tomorrow because I got that freaking surgical consult. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's almost like a trailer hook. It's just been so hot here that even this big lake really shut down because of the heat. I was there yesterday and the water temp was like 82 degrees. So I think that really shut it down, that and the algae bloom. Hey, you too, man. What was your name?
Lucas.
Lucas, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I see you here like almost as much as me, so. Yeah. All right. There we go. Oh, he fucking went after it, and they're going after it, but they're not freaking taking it. You know what I'm going to do? I have some smaller Senkos. I'm going to see if a fucking smaller Senko will do the trick. Maybe it's too big for these fish. I don't know. That or they're just, let's see, what do I got? I didn't bring much many baits with me. I try to keep it real light when I come here, but I got these little smaller 4-inch Senkos. They're the thinner ones too. So I'll try that and I'll see what happens with that. But I know they're going after the wacky rig. I just don't think it's, I think they can't get it in their mouth. They're so freaking small or something. So I won't be able to get the same cast sitting down. Ow. Sitting down though. We'll see. No, definitely not. But we'll see what happens with these. Because I've had a handful of bites, just no good hook sets. So if I can get a good hook set, we'll have a bass. Seems like that's been the difference between bass and no bass is the hook set. And even when I do get them on for a quick second, they spit. So yeah, my stupid chat keeps freezing up. Hey, Jeff. Explaining what? What have I explained well? The way I'm doing things, or are you talking to Kyle about how he was talking about those hooks? Come on, Bass. Come on, Bassy. I think these guys over here, they were in the canoe a minute ago. I think they're on a date. Oh, ow, some bitch. You got bit by an ant. Hey, if you're going to fall in, let me know so I can get the camera ready.
Camera ready.
All right, go for it. Jazz, welcome in. We catch bass, bluegill, tilapia, and catfish out of this pond. That's the only fish that are actually in here. Hey, look at that, Mrs. Hookhouse here. Sweet. How are you? You look tired. Did you go to the house first, or did you just come straight here? Oh, I thought you were going to go home for a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't have to go in tomorrow, right? So shut the door, lock everybody out. Yeah. There's only 2 people watching. YouTube has not been pushing out the lives today. Yeah. Yeah. Was it just chaos? Oh, shit. Yeah.
The one that controls everything.
Yeah. That's like, how long is it out for? Oh, okay. Still chaos, but yeah. Yeah. No. They're just like being assholes about it, or what?
They're about handling it. All the things going. I'd already called in extra people to help. Out with the big boss. Starts barking orders.
Oh, really? We're already on it.
Already done, sir.
Nice.
Well, someone needs to take control of this situation. I just looked at him, and he's yelling this at my coworker, my partner. While the big boss is standing right behind my partner.
Huh.
And she tapped back at him.
Oh. Okay. Beautiful. Really? Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to end this YouTube because there's only one person here. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys.
I got stories. So